Hello everyone, I'm Adrian Macias. Today is October 29, 2025, and the class is sterile compounding for PHT 043. Today we'll be demonstrating how to properly garb and wash our hands for the sterile area that we're going to be approaching in. So the first step that we're going to start with is we're gonna have to take off our jewelry and cosmetics. Next step we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to don our shoe covers without contaminating our hands while doing the process. Next, we will have to put on our beard cover, covering our beard. Next, I will put on our hair cover, making sure all excess hair is not shown. Next, we will have to put on our face covers to make sure our mouth and nose is all covered. Now, we're going to the hand washing. What we're going to be using is we're going to be using our surgical sponge, our lint-free towel, and we're going to be using our hand sanitizer after. So the first thing we're going to have to start with is we're going to have to make sure the water is on, make sure it's nice and warm. We're going to make sure we rinse off our forearms, our hands. Next, we're going to have to make sure we get our sponge rope ready. We're going to have our little file out. We're going to start off with our fingernails. Make sure we get any little dirt or any little gunk out. Next, we're going to get the sponge out. We have the sponge and we have the scrubby. The scrubby is going to be for the palm and our fingers and our fingernails. We're going to make sure we scrub everything in the middle, on top, and make sure we're doing the hand circling motion. Next, we're going to flip it around, use the spongy part, using the same area. Make sure we do our forearm. And while washing, we got to make sure we only do this for only up to 30 to 60 seconds, no longer than 2 minutes. So after, when we have everything done, we'll put it back, grab the lint-free towel, make sure we dry our hands nice and good, to remove any leftover water. With the same towel, we're going to have to turn off the water. After we're done with that, we're going to have to put some hand sanitizer. Now since our hands are sterile, we gotta make sure we don't touch anything so we don't contaminate them. And from the following steps, we're gonna go on to put on our non-shedding gown. We gotta make sure everything's all covered and ready. Make sure you tie it good enough. Now, once that's ready and tied, we're going to have to put on our sterile gloves. And in the process, if you happen to accidentally rip the glove or accidentally drop it, you are required to get a new set of gloves immediately. Now, once we have our gloves on, once again, we're gonna put some more hand sanitizer. Make sure everything is all over again. Now, that will conclude all the sterile compounding techniques for the PHT 043, and this will be the required guidelines for the 797. Thank you. Have a good day.